But do we sound great? How are the levels?
You continue. It looks good to me.
Okay.
You don't want it. Well, I'm peeking a little.
I know. You're peeking so much.
I can hold it further away from my face.
You're peeking so much. No. It's my job as the recording engineer.
I've peaked.
No, you have not.
Peaked.
You have not. You are on the up. You haven't peaked yet. You haven't peaked yet. You're about to be number 1 on Billboard any day now. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Two Gay Mats, the podcast. It is Matt Steele, and it is Matt
Bridges.
Hi. Oh my God, what? This is a different Matt here. I know, everyone says that gays are all named Matt, and I guess this
there it is
evidence right here.
It's true.
Yeah, Matt Palmer is unfortunately ill with some sort of plague. Of some kind. Well, you know. And so it happens. I mean, we exerted a lot of energy in New York City last week during our live show. There are a lot of people around. All the bodies are just breathing all over each other. Spit is flying. Juices are going everywhere. In the hair, in the nose, in the mouth, everything. And Matt Palmer, I guess, had a wild time because he got sick and I did not.
Whoops.
You know, but they're doing fine. They're feeling okay. But I decided I wanted, and Matt Palmer was like, we can totally skip this podcast because, you know, we gave the people enough. But I was like, something so awful happened on Big Brother this week, and I need to talk about it. So I drove all the way up to where Matt Palmer lives to get the podcast equipment so I could talk about this. But Matt Bridges
I will sit here and listen.
Kindly volunteered to be tortured by my Big Brother rants. That will happen at the end of the podcast.
So excited. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be the first thing, and then okay.
No. We're saving it for the end.
Love it.
It's the cherry on top.
Let's go.
But Matt Bridges, tell the people who you are and how your week was.
Hello, I'm Matt Bridges. I've known these guys for a long time. Done a few of these. I think we did a lip sync something. We did a JoJo moment.
You have not been a guest on Two Gay Mats in years.
I haven't.
Since like 2020, I feel.
Are you serious?
I want to say.
Pre-pandemic?
I want to say.
That's wild.
I know, but you look the same. It has not. The pandemic has not aged you at all.
We'll do a side comparison. But no, things are good.
This is the 4K camera that we're using right now. So like, yeah. But no, you look wonderful.
Thanks,
How have you
too.
been since the last time you were here visiting us?
Things have been great. There was a move to a different area, and then there was a move back. I don't know if I should dox myself.
You got a dog?
Yeah, we've got a dog. Oh,
yeah,
Boogie.
You
Can
and
I show?
Your boyfriend have a dog?
Am I allowed to show?
You can
Boogie?
show. I don't know if people. Will be able to see.
Here, let me show this.
Oh, it's a picture.
It's
of me
a picture.
And Boogie.
Yeah, look at there. It's
not
gonna work.
It doesn't work. It's okay.
I'll post it in the Discord.
Just know it's fucking adorable.
Yeah, his name is Boogie, and he's the sweetest thing ever. He's an American bully. He's part Staffy, and he's the light of our life, and he's absolutely adorable. And you've met him quite a lot of times. You comment on his giant
I'm over
head
all the time.
I know.
Oh, I love his head. It's so big and squishy.
It's so cute. Yeah. He just sits there and oh, and we have an amazing Halloween costume. We literally just figured it out today.
For you or for the fucking dog?
No, for me and Rudy. Well, for the dog.
I don't like when you're like, we have a Halloween costume. I know that fathers of a dog will be. It's for the dog.
I won't reveal it because there's going to be we're making a mini movie. Last year we did. His name's Boogie, Boogey, and we did Boogie Juice, like Beetlejuice.
Okay.
And so me and Rudy dressed up like not Lydia. We dressed up like Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, and then Boogie dressed up like Michael Keaton. So
I love that.
We're doing a little something different this year.
Look at you. Since you have become such a father, truly, whenever we're sitting there, whenever I'm over at Matt Bridges' house, he's always just looking at Boogie, and the dog is literally just like a dog. It's sitting there, like with a toy next to him, just like looking, and Matt Bridges just goes, I feel like he's sad.
Yeah,
I feel like
he
he's
looks
depressed.
so sad.
He's not. He's happy.
He's mad at me right
You
now.
rescued him.
We
So
did.
he's literally is living on cloud 9 right now.
We love him.
You're a good father.
Thank you.
And everyone is excited to see you. My brother was excited to see you. He commented on when I made a post about this, being like, Matt Palmer's dying on YouTube. My brother commented, Matt Bridges, the star of the short film Just Between Us, featuring gay icon Ben Bauer.
That's true. We've been doing a film festival circuit right now. Oh, that's something that's been happening, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, your brother reached out and he was just like, did I just see you in a compromising position with Ben Bauer? And I said, yep, that was me. So,
okay.
And that's me.
If you want to see Matt Bridges in compromising positions, go to a film festival.
Film festival. Yeah. Go to the
a gay film festival.
Yeah, exactly.
But Matt Bridges is a great, amazing voice actor as well.
Oh, yeah. We've been doing some audiobooks and stuff like that and some kid series. So it's been great. But how have you been? Enough about me. How have you been this past week?
Okay, well, if y'all had
Are you going into Big Brother now?
If y'all... No.
Okay.
Okay, well, I've been miserable because of the horrible things that have happened on Big Brother this week, but I'm not going to get into that until later. But as you may have heard if you listened to the live podcast that we did in New York City last week, I announced that I will be making my off-Broadway debut in a play that I still have not signed the contract for, so I cannot say the name of it, but let's just say promotion for it is already out. But I am leaving on Saturday. So me and Matt Palmer were supposed to have our last live stream together for several months.
That was this one?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then Matt Palmer, got the plague and was just like, "Ooh, I can't."
Oh
so
no, I didn't realize this is it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
No, I mean we're still doing the podcast.
No. Yeah,
and we're still live streaming, but we're just not going to be sitting next to each other holding hands like we always do. And so I long story short, I will be living in New York for a few months starting next week. And so I'm in the process of packing because I'm trying to find a subletter for my apartment and everything because I cannot pay 2 rents. And so I am, packing things that we'll be putting in storage, so my subletter has space, taking things out of my desk and my closet and everything that I'm not bringing to New York. So that's a big old headache, and I'm in the process of trying to see everyone this week and next week to see, even though I'm seeing friends that I've gone longer than 6 months without seeing, but still wait, but I'm gonna miss you.
Well, because it's going to be a hit, and then you're going to get something, and then it'll just continue. I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, I'm predicting that something is gonna majorly happen in New York.
We don't know what the future holds.
No, but
the thing is, I want to come back to LA because I have many things to do out here. I have people out here, and I
films to make,
and I have 2 gay mats to attend to.
That's true.
So yeah, I am sort of preparing for all of that, and emotionally preparing for what remote podcasting looks like in the 2 Gay Mats world, and what remote reaction videos look like in the 2 Gay Mats world. So that's been a bit daunting. And yeah, I had dinner with my friend Alicia not last night, 2 nights ago, and we went to a Mexican place, and then salsa spilt in my car, and so last several days I've been trying to scrub salsa out of my seat, and when the salsa spilled, that's when I got the news that this horrible thing happened on Big Brother. So it's just such a rough night. So yeah, I'm going through it.
Yeah,
but I'm very brave. We're doing what we can.
Yes.
And yeah, that's the lives of 2 Gay Mats. Yeah, slightly different 2 Gay Mats.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Are you allowed to talk about the theater? You can't say anything about it, right?
I'm not going to say anything about it.
Can I say that I just saw the theater and I'm very excited for the location of where it is? That's really exciting. It's amazing.
It's a lovely location.
Yeah, it's very. If you're in New York, you won't be able to miss it. That's what we'll say.
We love New York.
Yeah, we love New York.
We love everything about all the theaters in New York.
I've never been, but I'm going for the first time to visit. To see this guy.
I'm so excited to show Matt Bridges New York.
Yep. There's nothing like New York in the spring.
Nothing like New York in the fall, and truly nothing like in January, February. Fuck. But so now that we have all of that out of the way, we are going to get onto News for Idiots. And so not a huge amount happened this week, but we do have some headlines here. First, a big one in the music world. It seems like Fifth Harmony, or 4/5 of Fifth Harmony, reunited at a Jonas Brothers concert, I believe. And as a avid Spice Girls fan, I will take 4/5 of a group.
Sure.
Were you a Fifth Harmony person? Are you
Work From Home?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Work From Home,
a classic piece of music. What was the other one? They had Sledgehammer, which is a great song.
Oh yeah, I've actually that was good. I'm a casual listener to them.
Sure.
I am not a fan of Camila Cabello.
Oh no, why not?
I don't know. I just have never been what's her song?
Havana.
Yeah.
I like her. I
like her. I think she's cool.
Yeah, but I know she has some tension with Fifth Harmony.
Yeah, there were some stories
were some stories which were rough. But I hope we've grown since then, Camila. I'm excited for the Fifth Harmony fans that are getting this. There are rumors that are they plotting some sort of musical comeback and everything, which the Normani stands like me and Matt Palmer are a little
Wait, Normani was in Fifth Harmony?
Yeah, that's Normani.
Oh, okay, yeah. I love Normani. I didn't know she was in Fifth Harmony.
You love a fifth of Fifth Harmony.
I love 1/5 of Fifth Harmony. I love Normani. She's incredible.
All right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but people are kind of if Fifth Harmony's reuniting, does this mean that
she was in the reunion? She was there.
She was there.
Oh.
Yeah, so because Camila was the one that didn't show up, but they on Instagram or something, I believe Camila posted 4 hearts in support and everything.
So she only likes 4 of them, or wait?
Well, there is 4 of them. Okay. There's a girl group, Matt Bridges.
No,
they're called.
math,
I mean, I know that truly the X Factor does not matter in the U.S. Like in the same way.
They were an X Factor.
They were an X Factor thing. And guys, all y'all out there overseas, y'all truly knew how to like make your X Factor winners stars. In the U.S., we didn't know how to do it. Like the X Factor truly, the videos.
One Direction, right? Was it?
That was
an X Factor,
British,
yeah.
And so literally, like the X Factor stuff that we got in America was just like the initial rounds would go viral on YouTube, and people would post it on their Facebooks, and that is like the extent of like X Factor stardom in the U.S. But Fifth Harmony like did for the U.S. They're probably like the most successful X Factor people.
I didn't even know they were an X Factor thing. I'm learning so much right now.
And this is what Two Gay Mats is all
Harmony.
about.
Yeah,
Gay
it's
Mats
true.
educating each other about things the other Matt doesn't give a shit about.
Yeah.
And so yeah, if you're a Normani stan, you're probably just like, oh, are we not focusing on another album?
Exactly.
Normani?
I was like, come on, Normani, let's go solo. I know, but she's tried, and her stuff is great. So
I know that album Dopamine is great.
It was great.
Insomnia is fantastic.
Amazing.
But you know what? If they're happy doing it, I guess. You know,
it'll be fun.
I'm hyped for them. Girls, make your money, do what you got to do. So yes, that's what's happening in the girl group world. So apparently there is a feud happening between daughter of Michael Jackson, Paris Jackson, and Coleman Domingo. And I shouldn't say there's a feud. I'm being dramatic, and I really shouldn't do that.
Coleman Domingo.
Why? Because Coleman Domingo is going to be in the Michael Jackson biopic playing his father. And Coleman Domingo apparently said something like, oh, yes, and Paris Jackson was a lot of help in, like, the writing of the script and everything. You know, I guarantee you Coleman, like, was told, I don't know how extensively Coleman Domingo was like involved in the writing of this script. Probably not a huge amount. But someone probably told him like, and Paris like was given the script and she read it and everything. And so he probably nicely wanted to say like, oh yeah. And Paris was like, wanted to say nice things about her. Well, Paris does not want to be involved in this movie. And so she decided to make a video making it abundantly clear that she was not involved in the making of this movie. Okay. She said, don't be telling people I was helpful on the set of a movie I had zero involvement in. LOL. That is so weird. I read one of the first drafts of the script and gave my notes about what was dishonest or didn't sit right with me. And when they didn't address it, I moved on with my life. Not my monkeys, not my circus. God bless and Godspeed. Yeah, saying like I wasn't involved at all. I gave some feedback on the first draft, and when I basically like production did not take the notes, and so she said I just butted out and left it alone because it is not my project. They're going to make whatever they're going to make, and she's like, yeah. She says
she went off.
She said I just prefer honesty over sales and monetary gain, and she told people she was just like, but you know, people are going to see it, so whatever.
Well, I wonder what part too of the mic is it a full autobiographical?
Well, I mean, I don't really think anyone who's not working on it knows like exactly to what extent.
Because I mean, if they're asking about like Michael as a kid, and like of course she's not going to have any, you know,
she's not going to have any much
so
insight
like
on that
input
she wasn't
on that.
there. But I mean, you know, Michael Jackson's family, I guess he's very protective over his legacy. As you know, one would be with their parent. I understand that and everything. But she also said, she warned that from her point of view, the film leans heavily into fantasy, like other biopics, including Rhapsody. And it's like, not Bohemian Rhapsody, Catching Strays still.
Like, years later.
Y'all are just keep on bringing up this movie. And so, you know, I understand Paris like being protective over her father and everything. But I would imagine Coleman was probably just like, you know, I wanted to say something nice about about
he's catching
daughter.
strays too.
Exactly, yeah. So they're not feuding, but let's just say there's a little bit of, I guess, she seemed very, very upset about this.
I wonder who's making it, because wasn't there that thing with the Selena film too, where like the family had to get involved because they were going to make it no matter what?
I don't know.
I think that's what it was. Like for the Selena movie, the family, they were like upset with the family because the family was like, why would you use your daughter's death like in this way? And they're like, we had to do this, they were going to make it, so if we didn't give any input, they would have just made up whatever they wanted to. So then I think they had to do something.
Okay,
but it seems like it's
not called
working
in the system.
Exactly,
I guess sometimes it's what you got to fucking do.
Yeah.
And Paris also said, she said this associated, she was like, y'all are gonna like the fucking movie, so just go watch it, go enjoy it, do whatever, leave me out of it. All right. It seems like she is not stressing about this.
Yeah, that's fine. Good for her. She's living her life.
She wrote it down and let it go with God. I guess so. She let out that anger, and now she's living her best life. So Cardi B.
Yes.
Yeah. Her new album after years of anticipation and years of singles coming out, is finally coming out.
Yeah.
It is called Am I the Drama? Not I Am the Drama. Sorry about that. It drops September 19th. And she was seen on the streets of New York.
I love it.
Peddling her album like on a blanket with a bunch of little albums. And she was just like $9.99 for this.
Amazing.
And she's like, get the extensive version for like $20 and stuff like this. I mean, should I have done that for Devos?
You could have.
Should I have gone?
She also is coming off of the courtroom thing, though, so she has a little bit of that going for her too. Wasn't she saying like courtroom drama? Like it's like there's a courtroom edition of the album or something.
I thought she was saying
the
album.
Yeah, which I was like, I don't know what that means.
Do you know what's happening with the courtroom?
Okay, I think no, I don't want to speak on it because I have no idea what it's about, but I know that it's been providing very, very delightful memes and gifs in my group chats with friends.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do to promote this album.
I think what was it? She was just like, no, I didn't call the woman a hoe. I called her a bitch or something like that. There was some some fun things.
It's important for things to be like clear and distinct, so that the what's it called, the stenographer can like hit the right buttons, like, and so everything is like on file for being correct. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a great photo opportunity to be like, look at what Cardi B's doing. She's so funny.
She's amazing,
and she's so creative. So it's just like, why not promote your album in this new creative way? Because Lord knows it takes a lot for people to like flat out buy an album these days. So artists got to do what they got to do. I saw Lizzo posted a video and where she was talking about how difficult it is to be an artist these days, or an artist that's sort of established these days, because she's like, no one is discovering you. Like, no, it's so hard for people to discover music. So basically, like, when you're an artist that already has a following, you literally have to cater to
that is very interesting.
Because those are the ones will actually buy the thing, and it's so hard because she talked about like how we talk about all the time on this show that we're not living in a monolith anymore, and everyone is in their own little bubbles, and it's impossible for things to discover anything.
That is wild because like radio is so catered to the individual now too. Like, people don't even listen to the radio.
Oh yeah, and people are creating their own like playlist, the algorithm of it all. Like, people are not discovering things, but a brilliant artist who has always pushed boundaries, who is stepping outside of her comfort zone and doing something to attract a new audience.
Who?
Mariah Carey.
Oh, we love Mariah.
Herself appeared on Kai Cenat, I don't know, a streamer of some kind, a Twitch stream. Do you know him?
I don't.
You like games.
I do, and I love the Twitch, but I actually don't know.
Do you know how to pronounce his last name?
No.
Okay, Kai.
Sorry.
Mr. Kai. Mr. C, we'll call him. Mariah Carey appeared on this gentleman's Twitch stream because apparently he's like one of the he's one of the biggest Twitch streamers of all time. And she did an appearance. She gave an interview. And I watched clips of it. And Twitch streaming is, I say this like as a fucking streamer myself. Yeah, like as a streamer ourselves. Like, people love just sitting watching people in silence.
I love it. No,
Why?
but I love it. I think it's just, there's camaraderie. It's just like, and I did you ever as a kid like ever just sit and watch? You have siblings? Did you guys ever play video games or like play?
No, oh God, no.
See,
me and my brother were like, we're putting on a play.
See, that's cute. Yeah. So many weekends were spent with like me and my siblings just watching each other play video games, and it's just fun.
It's my fucking nightmare to watch someone play a video game.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Do what you're gonna do. But Mariah Carey went on. People are suspecting it's because like maybe like either Rock or Row or both.
Yes.
Like him.
That's why Mr. Beast was in the video.
Yeah. So
I guarantee you that's why he was.
For the kids and everything. But also, listen, the gays are going to stream the album. The gays are going to stream the album. Like, she has no problem getting the gay listeners. And as years have gone on, the straights have fallen off of the pop music listening bandwagon. Truly, they're not connected into what's happening with pop music. It's become such a homosexual demographic, which is wonderful. We love having our thing.
Sure.
But, artists need to make money. So it's like, I miss when like music used to be ubiquitous and everything, and straight guys did love Mariah Carey as much as the little two gays that sit on this mint green couch. So a lot of people were like, this is beneath her, this is beneath her, this is beneath her. Because, she's used to doing more like classic style media and everything, television interviews and stuff like that. But this is like the new way to reach new ears.
Yeah.
I get it. And Lord knows when I saw her, he made her sit on an office rolling chair. It's like, if Mariah Carey is on your stream, you put her on a chaise lounge, or
Please,
at least
what did she say?
something
Was she
with
just
a cushion.
Like, oh, is this what we're doing? Like, what did she say? She was like, oh,
no,
is this?
She seemed very like,
down?
oh yes, like yes, we're doing this, like, and she looked great,
She did
obviously.
it for Rock.
And like the cropping of the stream was weird. It's just like, Mr. Kai, like, can you like lift?
I have to see it. This is
and
so
it was
amazing.
on like a webcam. It's like, can you lift your laptop up a little more so it's a better frame? She looked great, obviously, but like still, I was kind of just like, it looks so much jankier than I'm used to seeing a Mariah Carey setup.
Maybe that's just her new. She's like, hey, we're taking it back. We're going way back.
She's edgy now. She's gritty.
Caution was so good.
Caution was great.
Yeah.
And Rudy, your boyfriend, is a big glam as well.
Yes.
And so is he excited for Here for It All?
He's I've been hearing it being streamed like in the shower, like just even the clips and stuff like that. It sounds great. Anderson .Paak, very excited for that.
And what did you say? Rudy likes, which song is his favorite out of the two?
We both like Type Dangerous more so than Sugar Sweet.
I think that's crazy. I think Sugar Sweet is
Sugar Sweet is great, but it's made for TikTok. Like you can tell, it was like, I think that was the intent behind it. It's like, we're gonna do this. Also collaborated with, what's her name? Starts with a K.
I forget.
Who collaborated with Christina Aguilera first on Liberation. Do you remember that?
I don't.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
I forget her name. We love her though. Is she the one that is from
she's the Mariah How You Do. That's
okay.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. We love. But yeah, so a lot of people were very much debating, like, is this something that artists of Mariah Carey's level should be
But
doing?
I feel like that's how artists in general have to do it now, because like with the old news media outlets and the press tours has now turned into podcasts and Twitch streams, because that's what you have to do in order to get the attention and get the kids to watch.
Okay, well now, since Mariah Carey does live streamers, Mariah,
what?
we have a channel for you. We will put you on the most comfortable chair we could possibly imagine. You can lay on Matt Palmer's bed, and we will serve you tea and crumpets, and you can, like, whatever you want to do to be on Two Gay Mats, we will do.
And she's met everyone here before. She's met you.
She hasn't met me.
Yes, she has.
She hasn't met you.
She met Matt Palmer.
What do you consider
Rudy,
meat?
Me and you.
What do you consider
you and
meat?
Me. She walked by and said, I love you. She literally looked at us.
No.
She looked at Palmer.
She looked
at
Palmer,
Rudy.
She looked at Rudy, and Matt Palmer screamed. It was during her concert, during the Always Be My Baby. The four of us went together.
Close. She was this close.
Yes, and then Matt Palmer was like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And she went, I love you too.
Wait, but
I was deep in the seats.
But now I'll be the music, and you actually do it, because we were hearing her sing, and she was going, "'Cause you'll always be my baby." But then how did it happen though? Because she was, so now you sing it.
Matt Palmer was,
I'll be Mariah, Mariah, can she, so she's lip singing. Keep doing
it. Okay, linger on.
I love you too.
Time can't erase it.
That's how it works. So we're like, was she really singing live? Or
Listen,
no?
I did not hear her turn to Matt Palmer and say, I love you too. I do not recall, because I was deep in the seats. Okay, she did not meet me. She did not meet you. Don't give yourself credit for that.
All right, you're right.
But
she did meet them.
All I heard was she looked beautiful, and I heard the beautiful singing coming out of
amazing.
the speakers. Yeah, it was a fun concert.
It was so good.
Ooh, and we don't acknowledge time, but 10 years ago.
Are you serious?
It was 2015, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
She looks the same.
I know.
I don't
know
how
she does we.
I don't know how she does.
She might recognize us because we look the same.
Get her on your
and
podcast.
Apparently, according to you, she met us.
She did.
I don't know about that.
I don't know them.
I don't know about that.
I don't know them.
But guys, this is also very exciting. I am not the only person headed off Broadway this year, because Laura Bell Bundy of Legally Blonde fame,
I saw this,
and Cara Lindsay, who obviously from she was in amazing. I saw her as Glinda in Wicked, and she was fucking fantastic. Yeah. She was originated the role of Catherine in Newsies and everything. They are going to be starring in Romy and Michele, the musical, off Broadway. I mean,
so excited.
If I love nothing more, it's an off-Broadway girl.
Absolutely.
Do we have some sort of like off-Broadway actress special here at Two Gay Mats? Because
clever.
My peers, Romy and Michele is obviously an iconic movie. Oh my gosh,
so good.
And it's a movie that Matt Palmer was so excited to watch with me for the first time.
Had you never seen it before?
No, I had seen it, obviously, but Matt Palmer had never seen it, and he was so excited to see it. And when we sat down to watch it, this was also like 10 years ago, he laughed profusely for 10 minutes, and then suddenly the laughter stopped, and I was like, is he not liking the movie anymore? I looked over, he fell asleep.
Oh, come on. Has he not seen it since?
No, I believe he's seen it since, and he loves it and everything. But I'm surprised they're like we're doing this off Broadway. We're not doing the Broadway.
There is a movie. Like, that's what I'm wondering, because there's a movie, there's a script, like Lisa Kudrow and
the guy who's writing, is it a guy or a girl who's writing the book of the musical is the guy who wrote the script. I'm saying it's a guy, but screenwriter Robin Schiff.
I think it's a she.
It's a she.
Yeah,
Robin. She. I'm so sorry about that, Rob. Robin is a gender neutral name, so I'm so sorry, Robin. But yeah, Robin Schiff is writing the book of the musical. So
who also wrote the screenplay, according to Lisa Kudrow. Yeah,
and so I believe that is in good hands and everything. It's like how Tina Fey was just like, no. I've got the book for Mean Girls down.
Yeah.
But like, I'm surprised it's off. I wonder if like people, like theater producers, are figuring out that off Broadway is a little more lucrative at this point in time.
Because people will pay for it and go see it, or what?
Well, because it's like you have to just fill. It's a smaller venue to fill, and so like Heathers obviously is doing very well off Broadway, and obviously the play that I will be in will be doing very well off Broadway, and so I'm wondering if they were just like, it's more lucrative to like have an off-Broadway production, and then we like any actress that wants to come in and do like a 3-month stint or like a 2-month stint. Maybe that's it. It's any great comedian actress, like we can really just like. So maybe like they're discovering off-Broadway, because Broadway at this point it's so hard to do because it's so expensive, and it like the rent for these theaters is so high and everything. So it's like like the Little Shop revival off-Broadway. Yeah. Is lasting so long because they're just like bringing in new people. It's off Broadway. Yeah. So they're just bringing in new people. And so I wonder if, and off Broadway, you don't have to pay the actors as much, which is hence why I can't pay 2 rents when I'm in New York. But that's another topic. You're a Drag Race fan.
Love.
Yes. So,
are you talking about the movie?
The Drag Race movie. Tell me about this.
Movie. I don't know much about it. I just know that they have a writer, right? They have a couple of writers who I think that have worked before with RuPaul or something like that. I don't know much. I just know that there's supposed to be, I think it's 2 workers on public transit or something like that. 2 workers on on a train somewhere. I don't know. Adam Shankman. Adam
Shankman is directing. Yeah,
Hairspray.
Which the Hairspray movie,
amazing,
fucking fantastic,
so good.
I think it's such a great choice.
Movie musical.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Bleecker Street has teamed up with them. And I love Bleecker Street.
Yeah,
they always like put out a bunch of good stuff. According to an official plot description, the film will follow best friends Tess and Dee Dee, train stewardesses who trade their dreary shifts on the stank rail for the glitzy Glamazonian Express when a catastrophic Stormganza threatens to derail the high-speed train and crash it into Los Angeles. The duo in coach must join forces with the snobby first-class attendants, President Gagwell, played by RuPaul, to save the day. The whole thing sounds like a Silver Streak, only a lot more.
That's amazing that they've turned Snowpiercer into like a complete.
I was about to say
that's literally the plot of
Snowpiercer.
That's amazing.
Bong Joon-ho, hello. I hope he gets on.
I wonder who the queens will be. Because it says RuPaul's going to play the president. That's what I was saying.
The president,
right?
Yeah.
I wonder who the 2 girls.
President Judy Gagwell. And he says, RuPaul says, President Judy Gagwell is the part I was born to play. Finally, a role I can sink my dentures into.
Cute.
Will RuPaul be nominated for an Oscar?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. Guys.
Keep it locked here.
Guys, I hope this script is, well, fun and campy and delicious and everything, but like, let's give it a little dimension too, so like we can get that like Oscar campaign rolling.
Sure.
Grit.
Yeah.
RuPaul said that he can sink his dentures into it, so you can sink your dentures into something pretty far. Like that, they make dentures well these days.
Yeah. So, I'm really trying to think of who the 2 queens will be, because if it's in the Drag Race world and it's a World of Wonder production, I'm assuming they'll pull someone from the Drag Race catalog, right?
I mean, yeah.
They should. And obviously you would go like Trixie Mattel. Do you watch Drag Race?
I don't know. I don't know very little.
Because I'm just thinking of like that. It was like Bob the Drag Queen would be great, or like
who is, because they play stewardesses like on the air. It seems. Who do you think fits the part the best?
Well, they did an entire challenge. I think it was season 7 with like steward, or like it was like jet set realness, and a couple of them dressed like.
And who won the challenge?
Oh gosh, I don't.
Oh, you don't know your Drag Race.
I don't remember. It was season 7. But a lot of great people came from there.
Did you say that
Trixie.
Like negatively, like, oh, it was season 7, or it was like, oh, that was so long ago?
It was. We'll say a little bit of both. I think it was okay. It was an okay season. My favorite's 8, which is Bob the Drag Queen.
Yeah.
And like a lot of them. But
well, if you don't love season 7 of Drag Race, let me tell you.
Who the hell are you gonna love anyone else? Yeah, exactly.
That too. But let me tell you about season 27 of Big Brother. I will not tell you right now.
Here we go.
I will tell you.
I loved that segue.
I will tell you. It wasn't a segue because I'll tell you in the Giving Me Moments section.
Do you do Dungeons and Dragons? I know that's a very weird segue.
No, I don't know nothing about it.
Just because there's like the Dungeons and Drag Queens that some of the queens have done, which is Monet Exchange, Alaska, Jujubee, and Bob the Drag Queen, and it's great watching. I don't know. That's all. If people like Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, great.
I don't know if they like it on
And to
podcast,
segue back into Big Brother, there's a Dungeon Master on Big Brother this season. God, it's all coming back.
For like Dungeons and Dragons, or
that's
adorable.
That's considered his occupation.
What's his name?
His name's Keanu. He's a wreck.
Oh.
He's a wreck, but like a very amusing wreck. He's a very good character, but like, man, his reads in the game are all completely off. But a very great character, so he's very fun to watch.
Cute. Is he gonna win?
Girl, at this point, like with what is happening on this show right now, truly, I could win at this point. Like, I truly don't know what is happening. Anyway.
I wanted to see your segue into this.
There's no segue into this. Do you like White Lotus?
I have not seen much of it, to be honest.
And this has to do with Big Brother too. What's happening with the White Lotus? I can't, guys. It's all
Big Brother,
haunting.
is that the White Lotus?
There was a twist this season that was a spinoff of. It was called the White Locust, and it totally, guys. I'm sorry. It's just all haunting me. It's all the signs, everything, all the arrows are just pointing back to Big Brother. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do this, but do you care about the White Lotus?
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Lisa was on it from Blackpink last season. I liked her. She was cute. She was very good.
They're just going to France this year.
Cute. France.
We love
it.
Yeah, the little gay second grader who was obsessed with France, aka me, would have probably loved this. But I have never seen White Lotus, but I'm happy. I hope they get beautiful locations, and
Isn't the creator of White Lotus? He was on Amazing Race, which was on CBS,
Mike White.
Which is also
he was on
Big
Survivor.
Brother. Yeah,
he was on Survivor. I know. It's guys.
It all comes back to Big Brother.
It all comes back to Big Brother. I'm so sorry about that. So while we're gearing up towards the monologue that I'm about to give you guys, let's take a break and hear a word from our sponsors. Some people don't get the ads, though, sometimes.
Oh.
So I know. So you might hear an ad, you might not.
Oh, that's exciting.
Or whatever. Take a deep breath, get a glass of water, hydrate. We'll be right back with more Two Gay Mats, the podcast.
Woo!
We're back.
Woo!
We're auto-focusing. We're beautiful. Ooh, all the Velcro from the mic wires are sticking to me. Matt Palmer leaving me with all this equipment. It's so scary. Okay. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We took a break, cranked the air conditioner for about 10 minutes so we could cool off, because Lord knows it gets a little hot in here, a little toasty with this giant light we have in front of us.
And the awesome, sexy
and
viewers.
That's what I'm know.
It's very, very
exactly.
fun.
And
Ooh.
you're so sexy as well. Just making this apartment so steamy and musky.
Ooh, yeah, musky.
Yeah. Ooh, this just turned into a different type of podcast.
That's right.
But before we get too dirty, which is a segue into something we might talk about later for Matt Bridges.
2 hours.
First, if you have not already, please rate and review. I was about to say subscribe to this podcast. No, sorry. This is Matt Palmer's job, and I am not used to doing it. Please rate and review this podcast on whatever you can. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever. We only accept how many stars, Matt Bridges?
5.
5 stars. There are no other number stars on this planet, unless there's a magical 6th star you could possibly give it, which I don't know what connections you have to do a 6th star review. But if you can, do it. We accept only positive, glowing reviews, so thank you so much. This helps the algorithm so much. We love doing this podcast for you guys, so we really, really appreciate it. We don't have a live show to promote in New York anymore.
It was so good.
Thank you. Matt Bridges saw the live stream.
All of you that were in the chat, amazing time in the chat. You have some amazing fans in the chat.
I heard that people. As the live stream of the live show was happening, y'all did not know that we could not see the chat.
Yeah.
So y'all were
we figured it out though. We figured it out. We're like, do this. And we're like, I don't think they can hear what we're saying.
Were you all like very like pick me in the chat, like a bunch of pick me's in the chat?
No,
like, Matt,
exactly. Look at. No, I think that we all collectively agreed though that no scrubs is probably a
fuck
little
all
bit
of you. Like
it's true.
Like guys, okay. You all act like it's out of the realm of possibilities that someone could consider Waterfalls to be TLC's signature song, okay? And I'm not saying anything crazy. I'm not saying that like it's some random song of theirs.
No,
I'm not saying
it's a great song.
And I think there are many people out there who, when they think of TLC, they think of Waterfalls first.
Sure.
I'm just saying, and I was bringing up good points, and they were all disregarded by all of you listeners. Fuck all of you. I'm just kidding. I love
5 stars, please. 5 stars.
Anyway.
After that, exactly.
But also, if you want, because the live show podcast is available now, like on our podcatchers, but the full show that you can listen to, because we had a bunch of different fun segments that aren't on the regular podcast stream. Yeah, we had a bunch of fun segments, like where we looked at my brother's old mean messages that he would comment on YouTube.
Oh, so that wasn't on, because we saw that.
Yeah, you saw that. You saw that.
I see what you're saying.
And so if you want to listen to the full New York experience, then that is on our Patreon. You can get that by becoming a patron at patreon.com/2gaymats. You can get a bunch of other fun bonus content as well on there.
Totally worth it.
So yeah, I love how like when I do the promo stuff, Matt Palmer does it in like 20 seconds. I literally just spent 3 minutes.
But you gotta let them know what they're getting, because it's great content.
We gotta let the people know. It's
that song
content.
At the end. It's genius. That's on the Patreon, I'm assuming.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if the video is available. The video, I believe that will be available.
Okay,
on
good.
YouTube at some point.
Love it.
Yeah, the visual of that
So
song
good.
specifically.
So good.
But we are on to Email My Heart. This is the section of the podcast where we answer any questions that you guys might have. You can be a part of Email My Heart if you email us at 2gaymats@gmail.com. 2 is spelled TWO. I know it's getting hot in here, isn't it? So we got an email from the wonderful Christian. Hello, Christian. And we know Christian well. He's a patron.
Yay.
And Christian is in Iowa. And on Iowa, they had an election in August, and he said, I just wanted to give good news from Iowa. Woke up ready and anxious to vote. Said he made a whole plan to vote for the day, to vote for Caitlin Dre, and the Republican nominee, like totally in Iowa, totally bashed Caitlin Dre for having pink hair, saying she's unfit, and that's how ridiculous these Republicans are, as if Joni Ernst saying we're all going to die to justify denying people health care wasn't bad enough, or Kim Reynolds partnering up with Ron DeSantis to bash LGBTQ people. So it was with great pride to find that the Democrats have been overperforming in the state Senate special elections here in Iowa, and that I was a part of the very vote that flipped District 1 that Caitlin Dre won and put a stop to Iowa's Republican supermajority in the Senate. We really needed this. Almost all of our government positions are filled by Republicans. Our farms are being harmed by tariffs, and our economy is one of the worst in the country. So, like, thank you, Christian, for doing your civic duty and for voting, even when things seem like helpless and like you know, if you feel like I'm in a red district and everything like that. Like Christian was just like, no, I am going to vote for Miss Caitlin. And when people show up to vote, sometimes wonderful things happen and everything. So the fact that it was not predicted that Caitlin Dre would win, and she did, is just a testament to like that you need to go out and vote in all of your local elections. They're so important. But
absolutely.
Christian has a question. Given the recent news coming out of Georgia and Iowa, do you think we might have a major blue wave in midterms, or are you holding out hope for a risk of being burned again like in 2024? How do you keep your hope alive in these trying times? I keep my hope alive by hearing wonderful stories like this, Christian, and by seeing successful elections like this as well. I am seeing so much online of people having a lot of like buyer's remorse. That is what's making me hopeful for the 2022 2026 midterm elections. So I do think, as long as the elections are held fairly, that we will have a blue wave of some sorts in hopefully both the House and the Senate in the midterm elections.
Very optimistic.
Are you optimistic, Matt Bridges?
I am an optimistic person. I also feel like I'm a realistic person, and I'm really I'm crossing fingers and hoping. Also, I would say though, follow Stacey Abrams. She's one of my favorite people out of
Oh my God, she's
Atlanta.
incredible.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
But she just recently was talking about an autocracy.
Autocracy.
Sorry, I went Brit. But it's daunting just because we're like at step 9 of a step 10 program until something like completely takes over the country. So, but optimistically, we still have a chance to kind of nip that off in the bud. So
I'm very much like, I have faith because somebody has to.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's good.
So very much like, it's just another, you know, we say it all the time on the podcast, but like, you got to go out and vote. You got to show up. You got to show up. You got to show up.
Yep.
Like, and vote for your
Christian.
best interest. Like Christian.
This was incredible.
We love Christian. We also got a wonderful email from Brian, who we personally know because I used to live with Brian. But Brian asked a question about Beyonce's Act 3, and I was like,
Cute.
Matt Bridges, do you have any thoughts? And he was like, no. So
Stop.
we'll
already
save.
done. I love it. Love Pink.
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll save it for Matt Palmer.
Yes.
But we love you, Brian.
Yes. Well, you could talk about it. Did you want to talk about it?
No, because it'll be more fun to talk about with Matt Palmer. We'll save it for the back burner, Brian.
Exactly.
But so this is 2 gay minutes that we are on. This is a segment where one of the Matts rambles on about something the other Matt doesn't give a shit about for 2 minutes and for 2 minutes only. Matt Bridges came with something prepared.
Well, I did. Well, not really, but I can just talk about something for 2 minutes if you want.
Yes, and it's not something that is timely, I guess, because this person is not
okay, so this is the thing. This is not starting my 2 minutes, but there's been a lot of Christina Aguilera hate on this podcast.
There has not.
Well, she seems to always be omitted from like the albums. Stripped was cut way too fast when you guys did that sophomore album video a long time ago.
Okay.
When you guys reviewed it. I don't know. I just feel like she doesn't get the credit that she's deserved. And I feel like she has fallen off like the cultural zeitgeist. She's fallen off because all she does is she does her like erotic, brand of like lubrications and stuff like that. She's living her life. She's traveling. She's going to be at the Portola Music Festival in San Francisco.
Back up. She's peddling lubrications.
Yeah, she has her own brand. I forget what the brand is called, but she has her own brand of something. So
of lubrications. Good for her.
Yeah.
We support lubrication.
She does a great thing. She does great.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of hatred on it.
Matt Bridges is a giant fighter. Loves Christina Aguilera.
One of the 8 that are left.
No, come on, give your girl some credit. She's doing, and look, me and Matt Palmer, we had to do a patron requested video where we reviewed her Spanish album. That like is
incredible,
really great.
Yeah,
that final
Aguilera?
track is
Very
one of her
good.
best songs.
Was it Lorena?
No, it's this English translation is Not That I Missed You. I forget what the Spanish translation is, but it's the final track off of that album.
Yeah.
So don't give me credit for the support I give Christina Aguilera.
Sure.
Okay, we love her. Brilliant singer.
Great.
Like wonderful music. Like so many great songs.
Mm-hmm.
But according to Matt Bridges, we don't love her enough. So he is going to spend these 2 minutes.
I just think I need to give a top 10 of my personal favorite Christina Aguilera songs because I feel like they're underrated and people like always go to "Do you need a bottle?" What a girl wants. You can start the timer because I'm already getting into it.
Okay. 2 gay minutes for you starts now.
Okay, we're gonna go into the top 10 Christina Aguilera tracks that I think are incredible.
Okay.
So her Bionic album was severely underrated. I think that had to do with Perez Hilton kind of coming in with the whole Lady Gaga comparisons. Blah 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 blah. We won't get into that. Monday Morning, which is produced by Santa Gold, which is like normally like a techno producer. Mm-hmm. Iconic. She actually just posted this recently on her Instagram, and it's amazing. Monday Morning, incredible. That's number 1. Number 2 would be You Lost Me, also on Bionic.
I mean, hello.
Probably her best.
Period.
Probably my favorite.
Her best song,
by
period.
Incredible. Watch the video if you haven't. It's beautiful and it's amazing. Third is Pipe from Liberation.
Great song.
Amazing song. She has soft vocals, very, very quiet. Lauryn Hill's producers actually produced that song. So it's like got this like really vibey 90s moment to it as well. I have a minute left. A Song for You. It's actually a feature with Herbie Hancock, but when she was in her jazz era, amazing. So that's number 4. Number 5, The Voice Within. You can't go wrong. That's incredible. We saw it with Live Strings at the Hollywood Bowl. Amazing. 6, Dirty, because
hello.
Yeah, like Dirty. Amazing.
1 minute.
Okay. Come On Over, Baby. You got to go throw one of those old school ones in. She changed kind of like a cultural moment with like her looks and her hair and her vibe and stuff like that. Pop Princess. She re-recorded that actually. Because the original track on the album wasn't that great. Okay, now I'm getting into Your Body from Lotus. I actually do really like
Matt Palmer stands Lotus.
Yeah, it's incredible. Oh, God. I should say Around the World for him, but that's an awful song. That's the Tokyo to Milan, whatever. Anyway, but Your Body is great, Max Martin. And then Pero Me Acuerdo de Ti, which was on her initial Mi Reflejo album. Amazing. That's number 9. And then number 10, it's between Sick of Sitting with Liberation. I think it's so good. Anderson .Paak, who's going to be working with Mariah Carey right now.
Deep cut.
Very, very good. Or Haunted House, which is from the Addams Family soundtrack for the movie, but it's incredible. It's got this like old vibey like sound to it, like a 50s sound. Love it. Those are my top 10 Christina Aguilera songs.
Okay, your 2 minutes is up. Perfect timing. Yeah. But she did not have a song on Addams Family movie.
Not the Addams Family movie. It's the
animated
version.
Because those were 90s movies.
No, it's the animated version.
Oh, the animated Addams Family.
But it's called Haunted House, and it's amazing. If you listen to it, she like does these really weird things with her voice. Anyway, let me time you for your Big Brother.
Well, no, because my Big Brother thing that I'm going to ramble about is not a 2 gay minutes.
Oh, no.
Because it is so extensive and it caused me such distress that it has to be giving me moments. Before we do that, I'm just going to look up the one song that I love of Christina Aguilera.
Oh, sure.
The one song off of her Spanish album, just because I want to get the actual title correct.
Have you heard Monday Morning though?
I honestly don't know Christina Aguilera's discography well as like I honestly should have.
I think Monday Morning could drop now and it would be a hit. It was. She always said Bionic was ahead of its time, and I believe it was.
Okay, the song I'm talking about is No Es Que Te Extrañe.
Say it again.
No Es Que Te Extrañe.
Very good.
Extrañe.
Aguilera was a great album too, to be honest. It was great. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's on the Aguilera album. So we are not going to do a Travis track, so we're going to save that for when Matt Palmer's around. Do you have a Giving Me Moments that you would like to talk about? The thing of our week that we have consumed that really gave us a lot of feels.
Okay. What's your groupings called? Oh, you're the not the Jeremy Jordans, the Cathys.
The Cathys, and not the Jeremy
Cathys. I know.
No, you're.
That's the other one.
Yeah.
That's another podcast I was on.
Yeah.
But do the Cathys know about Cat's Eye, like Dream Academy? Have you guys ever talked about that?
We've never really talked about Cat's Eye, but this is your
Giving
chance.
Me Moments.
Okay.
Yeah. So Cat's Eye, Dream Academy, which is on Netflix. I didn't know this existed, and this is actually old news, old hat, because I'm sure tons of people already know this group. But Cat's Eye, we watched and like binged the entire Dream Academy, and it's about these like I think it's 20 girls that are all trying to be in an American K-pop group that's like designed by the actual K-pop gods of Korea.
Okay.
They come over here and then they're working with American people and I don't know if it was Def Jam, but like producers here to create the perfect girl group. And it's very, very sad and it's very crazy because all these girls come here and they think, oh, we're just like in this it's a 2-year program of them learning songs, dancing, singing, all this kind of, and like curating them to be the best girl group they can be. And then kind of while they're doing it, they don't know that it's a competition show.
Oh.
And so they pull the rug out from under them. And then some of these girls are just like, and like they get angry about
we
it.
did not sign up for this.
No, and it's kind of messed up.
Again, that's tying into this week of Big Brother.
See, it's everywhere. But
all right, keep going.
But Cat's Eye is amazing. They're their music is so much fun. What did you say that we told you? We told you it's like they can't sing. They can't. What did you say?
Oh my God. Okay, so
it wasn't me that said it. I think they can dance and sing.
This is what happens when I go to Matt Bridges and Rudy's place. First, I have to like get asked the question, do you think Boogie's sad? I feel like he's depressed. And I have to be like, no, Boogie's fine. He seems very happy and pleasant. But then.
What do you want to drink?
Literally, he's always like, what do you want to drink? Do you want an energy drink? Do you want energy? They're trying to shove energy drinks down my throat. And I do not drink energy drinks. Could you imagine if I had an energy drink?
I know.
Jesus Christ. I would explode. But the next thing I will always count on. I walk in and YouTube on the television is up. The app is on the TV, and there's just all their most recently watched or whatever is like being suggested to them. And then we will get into a moment of just like, so which YouTube videos do you want to watch? And we always, like as we're trying to have conversations, like he's constantly just turning on a new YouTube video, and it could be anything like someone ranking the top 10 scariest moments in 1970s horror films.
But this is what I love about it, because then we'll start it, and then we'll be talking, and then all of a sudden you'll be like. And then you'll get locked into something that's on TV, and I love it. It's my favorite thing.
You and me together. You only have one more fucking week with me in person.
But anyway, Cat's Eye's incredible.
Anyway, so
Cat's Eye's amazing.
Long story short, I went over to his place, and Cat's Eye was playing, and I was like, ooh, like I've seen these girls like on like videos online and everything, and so and they look really good, and they're dancing their asses off and everything.
Great.
And what did you say?
I didn't say it.
Rudy
said it.
That bitch. Rudy was like, yeah, their whole thing is like they're really good. They don't really sing, but they're really good dancers. And I'm like, ugh.
But they do sing. I think he was just saying
good.
They're great.
But anyway. they're what he was trying to say was like their forte was dancing, as like a Pussycat Dolls situation. And but the way it came out of Rudy's mouth was
it made it seem like funny. They're not. Yeah. But no, they're incredible. That they're giving me moments. We were watching the Gap commercial. We showed you the Gap commercial.
Yeah.
Which is amazing because they're bringing back those 90s commercials with like current stars or current like groups, and Cat's Eye's incredible.
Guys, support Cat's Eye.
Yeah. Watch the Touch music video, watch the Game Boy music video, watch the Gnarly music video. They're all incredible.
When you said Game Boy music video, I was just like, oh my God, there's like a video on like I have to get a Game Boy.
No.
I'm not fucking doing that.
No. But it's just amazing. I've always loved like K-pop music and like from Girls' Generation back in the day, and so like seeing, I didn't even know that was how they formed. I just thought this was a new group. Then I'm like hearing that it was like they had the training for years and years and years to become this new American K-pop sensation. It's great.
So like 10 years from now, when like 4/5 of K-Sai Cat's Eye. Sorry, when 4/5
it would
of
be
Cat's
5/6. There's
five
six
when 5/6, which
right.
I don't understand. Why would you have a group of 6 people?
It's incredible though, because they're dance formations. You would think like, 5 is probably the trifecta.
Yeah, because someone has to be the head of the triangle.
Because it's the way that they're able to manipulate and move in so like they have that triangle, but then one will be behind it, but just slightly askew from it. So you're like they do like the little winks from behind. It's so great. And Gnarly is such an amazing. I need to show you this video. Gnarly is such a great song. And I think it's a personification of what they are because it's very K-pop, but the attitude, the lyrics, and the sound is so just like, ugh, like I don't care, which is like to me what I think is like an American, like attitude.
Yeah,
or it's just like, whatever.
Yeah,
so I think combining
American
that, I'm
right
like,
cool
this is the first song. Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
the first song that it's just like, oh yeah, they don't care, and I love them. I love them so much.
All right.
They were at the La Culturistas Award. They won. I think they won something.
Okay.
Do you know like the Bowen Yang and Mets?
Yeah, I saw like clips from the award show.
They said like, hey, to the 2 gay men that are old enough to be our fathers, and sorry we couldn't be there.
That's so funny.
It's so good. They're so funny.
So they have a sense of humor
Love
as
them.
well.
They're amazing.
Can't wait for the reunion.
And queer representation.
Are they?
Yeah.
All of them?
No, 2.
5/6 of
2.
them?
I think. I actually don't want to misquote, but I'm pretty sure 2 of them.
What fraction?
Are
2 out of 6, so 1/3.
1/3 of them.
We love math here.
Have queer
at 2 Gay Maths.
tendencies. Yeah.
What the fuck does queer tendencies mean?
Bisexual and lesbian.
Okay, so they're
queer
tendencies. So they're just queer.
Yeah.
That's not a tendency. It's a cold hard fact,
okay.
girl.
We'll continue. Go.
Anyway.
Okay,
so
here we go.
I'm gonna give you a short, good, positive giving me moments real quickly. Because I did watch a lovely movie on the plane coming back from New York that my friend Cecilia told me that I needed to see.
Cecilia's amazing.
We love Cecilia,
stuff,
yes.
yeah.
And so so she was just like, I just saw this movie called The Ballad of Wallace Island on, I forget when she saw it or whatever. And she's like, and you need to see it. And I was like, oh, I saw the trailer for that and it looked interesting. And so what it is, and I finally got to see it on the plane. So you're welcome, Cecilia. And so it's basically about this very, very rich guy. I believe he won the he won the lottery twice. That's like his thing. And then he lives in this giant house by himself because his wife passed away on this like remote island in off of Ireland or something. And so he hires this folk singer. Who's like very, very big to perform at this private event. And it's so private, it's literally just this guy who's the rich guy is the only person attending this event. So like hire this folk singer to come and perform for him. But this folk singer used to be part of a folk duo and of this girl he used to date who's played by Carey Mulligan. And what the folk singer doesn't know is that his ex-girlfriend, ex-duo of this like partnership is also coming. And so this rich guy is essentially trying to reunite this couple because their music spoke to him.
They were a couple.
They were a couple and they've since broken up, and it's paying them a lot of money to like come and just like sing a few songs for him, like just by himself, like just because like this group was so meaningful for him.
Sweet.
And it's like it's a hilarious movie because it's like the guy who is so good, the guy who plays the rich guy, his name's Tim Key, and he's a fantastic performer. I mean, all the performances are great, but like this guy Tim Key is like fantastic. He should absolutely be in the running for supporting actor this year at the Oscars. But and it's such like a moving movie. It's so simple and like so quiet. I really, really loved it. So great recommendation, Cecilia. Thank you. But let's get on to
here we go.
Guys, you all know, and there's going to be spoilers for those of you who don't want spoilers. You all know that. Put that microphone down. That's right.
I won't need to say.
You all know how much the show Big Brother means to me. Mm-hmm. The last 25 years, I have been watching this show. And as seasons have gone on, there have been critiques I've had for the show itself, not just the edited version that just airs on CBS, but how the producers run the show, like certain things that they do, different twists. There have been many a bad twist in the day. There was the coup d'etat from season 11, which was so fucking unfair and ridiculous. Justice for Shima. There was the Pandora's Box incident that unfairly, ironically, benefited Rachel in her season that, she ended up winning. There has never been a more egregious twist than the one that happened on Thursday night. when I tell you it was the darkest day in Big Brother history, the entire fandom is in mourning, is furious. The fans, the alumni, everyone. I'll try to give the details as briefly as I can. So Big Brother, everyone knows, is a social strategy show. The point is, like, you have to negotiate with people, campaign for yourself to get the votes to stay, to not get voted out. It is all a social game. There are little competitions that set up the parameters of like different powers you could have, that set up the parameters of the week. But at the end of the day, it is at its core a social strategy game. And this season was gearing up to be so good because everyone was playing terribly except for Rachel Riley, who's a Big Brother legend. It's her third time playing. Sorry, she's a winner previously. So the feeds go down on Thursday night, and we are told that there's going to be a twist called the White Locust, and it is going to result in someone not surviving. The feeds come back, and Rachel Riley, who is the only person who is playing a truly fantastic strategic game, was missing. She was gone, nowhere to be found. She was, as we have discovered, eliminated from the game. Not evicted. They're using the words eliminated because no one voted her out. Because what happened was they did a sort of chain of safety thing where they had a small competition. The person who won that was Ava. And so then they all had to compete in another competition. But how it worked was Ava had to pick someone to compete in this next competition. And they had to do it within, I believe, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And then if they completed that, they had to pick the next person to complete this competition. But that person only had 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And then that person had to pick the next person to complete the competition, but they only had 4 minutes and 30 seconds. As you went further down the line, you had less time to complete this competition. And then whoever didn't complete the competition in their amount of time was eliminated from the game of Big Brother entirely. The way it worked was Ava got to pick the first, and Rachel said, Ava, pick me, because if Rachel's going to do one thing, it is tell you what she wants to do in a game and like really like advocate for herself and be forthcoming. Apparently Ava was just like, ugh, like not trying to even get Rachel out or anything, but she was just like, oh God, Rachel's like always like me, pick me, whatever. I'm picking Vince. Vince completed the competition. Vince picked Lauren. Lauren completed the competition. Lauren, I believe, picked Morgan. She completed the competition. Then Morgan picked Rachel. I believe Rachel had like 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do this maze thing. Apparently, Rachel couldn't. Apparently, she just could not like finish the competition. I don't know what happened. And so Rachel, who was playing by far the best game in the house, and not only that, she was truly the centerpiece of this entire season. The entire season was building up towards, is Rachel going to pull it off? Is Rachel going to make it to the end and finally win, becoming the first 2-time winner in Big Brother history, which would be amazing because like her first time she won, it was all like just like her physical prowess in terms of like winning when she needed to and everything. There wasn't much social strategy going on whatsoever. But this time, she was so socially and strategically savvy. It was brilliant to see her evolution as a player, as a woman in this game. And so it was like if she made it to the end, it would have been so exciting. Also, everything was leading up to, but also who is going to be the person that gets Rachel out? Like, and how is this going to happen? Like what's going to be her downfall? How is it going to play out? Is she going to go crazy and like go off like when she gets nominated and then loses the veto and and everyone was like, whoever gets Rachel out will be the winner of Big Brother 27. Like, so everything was either riding on, is she going to win or how is she going to lose? Yeah. And it was, the climax was building and building and building.
The viewers were robbed.
And there was a brilliant relationship that Rachel has with Keanu, who we talked about, Dungeon Master. Like that was like very much a friendship, but they work together horribly because Keanu keeps fucking things up, or like Rachel keeps doing so they call themselves the frenemies, where like they desperately want to work together, but like they just like flat out have such different ways of working together, and it always ends in like disaster. And so that, like, what was going to happen with that relationship, like all of this build up that we've been spending 2 months of our lives like waiting for and anticipating, was just pulled out from under us. And the worst part is it wasn't even on the live feeds. We couldn't even see how it happened.
So when they came back up, she was just
she was just gone. But it had been 24 hours since she left, and they were still all like crying about it, like sad about it. And all of the house guests are just like, are we doing more of these elimination challenges like that aren't social strategy based? Because if that's the case, that's not what we signed up for. We didn't sign up for the fucking challenge, okay? We signed up for Big Brother, which is a social strategy. It completely like overrides like what is at the core of this game. And it's like, yeah, sure, it's just a TV show and everything. And if this was something that was one episode a week, I devoted my summer to, then whatever. I'd be like, yeah, it's a shitty twist. But with Big Brother, the reason why we get so invested is because we are living this game with these people. We are hanging on to every single word that each person says because we're just like, oh my God, in 3 weeks, is what they're saying right now going to go and bite them in the ass? Like we are analyzing every single thing and putting all these puzzle pieces together to see how it culminates. And by the time and the reason why I find Big Brother so satisfying is because when the season ends, no matter who wins, you feel like you have seen a completion of a full story, like all the ins and outs of it. And this, it's just all this 2 months of that I've devoted, that the fans have devoted, that the players have devoted to all this, the intricacies of the social strategy of this game. It was all for nothing. And just the years that have gone by where the producers just do these ridiculous twists that just totally let the air out of these seasons. Like season 25, Zombie Week, for one of the worst twists they ever had, that completely halted the game, completely deflated the game. And the jury era of that season was miserable. And you just can just tell that, yeah, the show ends in 3 weeks, so it's not like we're going to be suffering for that long. But like the jury era of this, because Rachel became the first member of jury, the jury era of this season, after having such a fun, dynamic, and yes, stupid pre-jury era, but like unpredictable pre-jury era, like after having all of that, just the season just plummets. And so the entire fan base is so upset. The alumni is is just like, after all these years of defending this show, like, and its decisions, I just can't anymore. Like, and it's like all these years of trying to tell myself that like, no, the show can still come back. The show can still come back. Like the shadow of what it once was like is still in my mind and everything, but no, I guess it's not coming back. Like, because like producers just love shooting themselves in the foot. They essentially just like wanted to do this twist to be like, oh, we're going to do something different.
Why though?
I feel like they think people want to see these little carnival game competitions, that the viewers love seeing these little games play out. And it's like, I guess maybe some demographics of CBS do, but like the true fans, like, we don't care to, like, even if the competition was like a game of tic-tac-toe on a piece of paper, like if we see good character development and good strategy and everything, like we are happy. That's why we fell in love with the show. But the producers just insist on just like, no, they want to see games. They want to see more games. The games have like historically like often been very simple and everything. But then in the last 10 years or so, maybe it's just become more and more and more competition, especially since the rise of the popularity of the challenge. It's just, this moment feels like just the morning of not just a player, because she was playing the best game and it was just taken from her. It's a morning of not just the player, not just the season, but of the entire show. Like, that's what it feels like. And, next year, I'm hoping they take this to heart and they make whatever changes they need to make, and not have this awful twist. There's rumors that they're having more of these competitions, like elimination competitions, for the next, like, couple rounds. There's, guys, producers, if you're listening, there's still time to cancel those. Please, God, just have double evictions. Just as long as, like a person is eliminated through a vote. As long as, and I mean, they've done it before, like season 18, in the very beginning of the season, there was an extra player, and so they did a physical competition to, like, where someone got eliminated. Poor guy Glenn, like, didn't even get to play in the game because he was the first eliminated, and it was just based off of a competition. But that was at the beginning of a season where, like, we didn't have a full game in motion. Like, this just completely made even the house guests are on the feeds, and they're just like, there's no point in playing this anymore.
Yeah,
like I'm devastated. This whole season just collapsed right before our eyes.
34 minutes.
It was not 34 minutes. Get the fuck out of here.
No, but I'm sorry.
Have you ever watched an episode of Big Brother?
I feel like I have, like, maybe a while ago. I know who you're talking about, Rachel, because I remember she had red hair, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she was
Legends.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, she is television.
From before. Yeah. But yeah. I remember there being like little silly challenges, but I don't remember them being.
They're very like, and that's like kind of the charm. Like the challenges are kind of silly and like frivolous and everything. There's pies in the face. There's sound effects, and it's become a little more Nickelodeon like over the last probably like 6 or 7 years. Like fart sounds and like stuff like that.
I wonder why they did that then. Because this is the first time in history where they've ever done something like that.
Where they've done something where someone gets eliminated,
not evicted.
Yeah,
they get
strictly
eliminated
off of just they couldn't do the competition. And I guess they can make an argument that like, well, it's kind of social strategy based because whoever picks who, like you have to do that strategically. But it's like no, but like even if someone had 6 minutes to do the challenge and they couldn't do it, they were eliminated solely because they couldn't fit. Like it ended like it was the end all be all was could you complete the challenge, and that is what determined the end game of not just a player. If it happened to any other player, I still would be furious because it's not fair. But the fact that it happened to the player of Big Brother 27 is just infuriating. Everyone's pissed.
Yeah.
Everyone's pissed.
Yeah.
And so that is what's happening on Big Brother. I'm sorry.
Could they whoop it back? Could she come back?
There are rumors that like because there's a gym in the Big Brother house. That they have upstairs.
Jim or like someone named Jim?
It's a gym. There's a man named Jim.
I don't
There's
know.
a gym. A gym where they work out. And it's designed like a boxing ring, whatever. And that has been closed since the feeds have come back on. So people are like weirdly like
she's in the gym.
Suspecting
Rachel's in the gym.
They're keeping her in the gym and there's some sort of battle back or like we are praying to the gods that there is some sort of possibility of like Rachel coming back and Big Brother producers amending this truly disastrous situation that they have put themselves in. But we're not holding our breath over this.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
It's been a devastating time for all of us. And thank you all for listening to that. Yeah. But like truly like it when I woke up the next morning, I won't say it felt as devastating as this, but it was on par with like waking up after election day of November 16 and November 2024. Like it was the same sort of feeling of just waking up just like
helpless
and truly and obviously like it's not that deep. Ooh, and I thought that the irony of like the Pandora's box of season 13 that really benefited. Honestly, to be fair, it benefited Rachel's ally more than it benefited Rachel on season 13.
She won 13?
She won season 13.
Good for her.
But there was a twist that was really unfair that producers did that really helped out her alliance. So I find it ironic that like now there is a twist that completely fucked her game over.
But it wasn't
she was
just
playing
luck,
brilliantly.
Right? It wasn't luck based.
It was like a maze of some sort.
Because that's what I don't. Because I like The Amazing Race, and my thing is like they'll always have a challenge that's just luck based. Like they'll have like hundreds of like sandcastles, and they're like there are 7 tickets. Go, so it's like it has no skill.
And
it's
the thing
just
is,
like luck.
We like a luck based competition on Big Brother, but the competitions are always like if you win head of household and you can nominate 2 people, or if you win the power of veto and you can save yourself. But the end all be all of Big Brother is like the way you get out is people vote you out. But like a challenge where you're eliminated, like on Amazing Race, is there like a luck challenge that completely eliminates someone from the? Ooh, that's why I don't watch Amazing Race.
That's what I mean. Like it's like the last one to find this ticket, you're eliminated. Like you're out.
Ooh, fuck.
So that's why it's like it's luck. Some of them are luck based. Those are the ones I do not care for in the Amazing Race because I like the ones where it's like eat this thing or like do this thing or go skydive, and it's the race.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the ones that are just like find this needle in a haystack because then you're like, well,
absolutely not.
No, I mean
Survivor has stuff too that
crazy twists.
I know the Survivor fans are just like, what the fuck is this twist? Like
for Survivor or for the Big Brother?
Oh,
you mean like the? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, I know
on the feeds.
I know the hardcore Survivor fans. There are definitely some. Well, I mean, in my Survivor binge because I'm binging all the seasons of Survivor, the Edge of Extinction. Woo! do you know what Edge of Extinction was on Survivor? It was basically like people got eliminated, and whoever got eliminated was sent to this island, the Edge of Extinction, and they all essentially had to just live there and do nothing and just like sit and just try to live off of that.
It's the house outside the house.
It's the house outside the house. Okay. And so they were all just like...
Oh, that's messy. So it's like you're not going to win, so go survive on an island.
So go survive. And it was at first like you're kind of just like, oh, this is nice because all these people are getting more screen time. But like the whole thing is like near the end of the season, there was a battle back. So one of the people on Edge of Extinction had to battle back into the game of Survivor. But the thing is, you would expect like, oh, it's going to last 5 rounds, maybe 6 rounds before the jury starts for Survivor. That way, when the person who comes back has significant time to like reacquaint themselves in the Survivor, like in the actual game of Survivor, and like actually play a win-worthy game. But no, they went into like till final like 4 maybe or 5 that the person battled back, and this guy Chris came back. But the thing is, the players on Edge of Extinction got to be a part of the jury. And so because Chris came back and he made it to the final 3, because he made friends with everyone on the Edge of Extinction, he made friends with like literally like 2/3 of the cast. Those people bonded. And so this guy Chris, who like honestly, like when he came back into the game, like in the top 5 or whatever, he did play a pretty savvy game for the very short time he played it. But they all kind of, it seems like they all kind of had a pact of just like, well, we're voting for one of us to win. So he ended up winning. So essentially you saw this whole season of Survivor play out, and the winner was a person who didn't even play Survivor. Like if I was a Survivor fan, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? I mean, I feel like
you would get into Drag Race because all of this rigmarole happens on the Drag Race. Like on All Star. Yeah. So much of this stuff happens.
Sure. But the thing with Drag Race is, they're all coming back for All Stars 35 or something. Well,
it depends on who the producers like.
They all fucking come back, I feel. So,
R.I.P.
God, the way I suffer.
Yeah.
God, guys. I cannot believe I just rambled about that for that long.
I'm so proud of you. That was amazing.
Did that make sense?
I was listening, too.
Thank you. We're actors. We listen.
I was very engaged.
And I will soon be a working actor for several months.
And then we're back.
Yeah, even though technically I am a cover, I'm an understudy in this show.
Wait, can you say stuff?
I can say I'm an understudy.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you can
I'm an
say.
understudy in this show, so I guess I won't be acting every day. But
well, you will.
I'll be backstage.
You'll be in New York.
I'll be backstage in character.
Yeah,
just in case I need to go on.
Yes, exactly.
Hello, I'm ready. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
So
wait, who is that? Keep going.
A little bit of Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah, it was a little Katharine.
But imagine if like I'm playing Katharine Hepburn in an off-Broadway show.
Oh my God, I would love that. I would be there.
Everyone. Oh, well, I'm covering for someone playing Katharine.
I'm covering for Katharine Hepburn.
I'm gonna produce a one-man show called Covering Katharine.
It's that Katharine Hepburn. Yeah. I love it.
I
love her.
Anyway, so Matt Bridges, thank you so much for filling in for Matt Palmer.
Of course. I feel like with this Big Brother moment, I feel like this was strategic on Matt Palmer's part.
Oh,
so we
that
wouldn't
bitch
have to
is
sit
so
here and
lucky.
listen to for 47 minutes.
Matt Palmer listens. He's a good listener.
No, I get it.
Half of that probably would have gone in one ear and out the other.
Well, who's to say that didn't happen just now?
But you're acting like it didn't. I wonder if Matt Palmer's listening to this right now and actually listen to the whole fucking thing.
You should quiz him on it on the next podcast.
Listen, Matt Palmer, if you're listening to this podcast and you listen to the whole thing, text me right now. And that if I don't get a text message.
Oh, is he listening like right now?
No. But like when the podcast like
gotcha.
airs and he like listens to it, is he listening to this? I'll know that he listens to the podcast if I get a text message. If I don't get a text message,
say a word to text you.
Text me a word. Text me literally a word. The phrase a word. To let me know that you listen to this podcast.
You should
Matt
do
Palmer.
it to all of your Kathys too. Text you.
I mean,
word.
they can fast forward through. I mean, they don't have my number.
Gotcha. Whoops.
We are on the Discord.
But on the Patreon,
if you want to join the Discord and let me know that you listen to this podcast, go to patreon.com/2gameats and join the Discord. It's very
You have a really
fun
community, by the way.
They're wonderful.
They're so much fun.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, amazing people.
So, guys, this was a pleasure. Matt Bridges, do you want people? Are you like? I mean, we just literally had a conversation about how you're like, ugh, I don't want people.
I don't
following
do
my Instagram
socials anymore. I don't. I know that's awful, but yeah, you can.
You're
hashtag
maturing.
The word.
You don't need that shit.
The word hashtag the Maddie Matty and the letter B. Please follow.
Okay, unless you don't want them to.
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's probably going to be transitioning over to a public
account.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can see your cute new headshots.
New headshots?
No, I mean, like,
yeah. Exactly.
They'll be nude. I mean, these Matt Bridges headshots are very recent.
They're very nude, so it's true.
Are they? No, I said new.
Oh, I thought you said nudes.
No.
Like, those are on the private account.
Do you have nudes?
Absolutely not.
Put them on your No.
Well, technically, that last short I did was pretty nude.
That's true. So, if you want to see Matt Bridges
go
a
check
little
him out
nude,
in the film festival.
Go to an LGBTQ film festival near you, and his short film, what's it called?
Just Between Us.
Just Between Us might be playing. It'll probably get released on.
Did you like it?
No, it's adorable.
Oh,
it's wonderful, and you're
good.
fantastic in it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
man.
and look, there's a steamy part, guys.
Oh,
there's a steamy part. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll probably be on some gay platform.
I guarantee it will. Yeah. At some point. Yeah.
Well, and if they follow you on Instagram,
you can see the nudes.
You can go to that platform one day when it's released.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. This conclusion has lasted about 5,000 hours.
Yay!
So guys, thank you so much for listening. We love you. We'll be back soon with more 2 Gay Mats. It'll be remote though.
I know. It'll be the future.
I'll be in New York.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
I'm sure everyone here would like to congratulate you.
Thank you.
It too.
Don't speak for them. Don't speak for them.
It's incredible. They've been following your success already, so
thanks.
We'll see it.
Our success. Mine, Matt Palmer's, and yours.
Sure. We'll tag me into that. I'll take full credit.
All right, guys. Farewell.
Bye.